Hey guys, how's it going? Companion here. Today I wanted to go over a lot of the demons and why it really hasn't taken off. Because like when GVG was announced and the cards are being shown, a lot of people like myself are flipping out how crazy some of the demons were, and with Mal'Ganis making your hero immune and combo into that with like Void Collar would be absolutely insane. And Floating Watchers seemed to be like a really good arena card, and when I actually played arena with it, it was actually much more broken than it actually was in theory. And I had thought that months later, to the point where we are now, after quite some time GVG has been out, that people actually make use of these cards in Constructed, but that's not really the case. So that's what I found really interesting, and that's what I analyzed a little bit in a video today and give you guys my thoughts on the matter. So in general, there are demons being played in Constructed. There are, in the Zoo thing, people are playing a couple demons. Sometimes people play Zoo Warlock with a Void Collar, that kind of stuff. And it works okay, but it's generally suboptimal. And the other version that's a bit more popular is like the Demon Handlock, where you basically play Handlock, but you sub out a few of the less essential cards to put in cards like Mal'Ganis and put in cards like Void Collar to speed it up. And that's basically it. While with all the other demons introduced, sometimes you'd see like a Mistress of Pain in the Dark 1x Warlock deck that uses Arcane Golem, Power Overwhelming, Faceless Manipulator for a surprise 24 damage combo after the whole deck is removal spells. They just stall you out. So it is some very obscure stuff, and in general, the best use of the demons is basically the demon handlock deck, and still, when you compare it to just a handlock, it's basically a shittier version. Like it doesn't do any better against anything, and it just does worse against a few other things. Like sometimes the more aggressive decks actually does quite a bit worse because you lose some of those taunt and clear tools that you normally have in the handlock deck. So, a slow handlock deck, which just seems like the perfect fit for demons like Mal'Ganis and combos, it's still not good enough. Basically, some of you guys might think that the demon handlock is like a real deck in that, but yeah, you can have some success with it. And yeah, like the Bomber Warrior that I made like a few days ago, you can have some success with that as well. But that doesn't mean it's good. Like it's not better than just the regular Warrior that's been being played for so long now. So the heart of the issue in Constructed really comes down to the fact that a lot of problems are caused by Dr. Boom. Dr. Boom makes it so some decks have to run as many as 2 big game hunters, making one pretty much a must-have in any competitive deck these days. So what ends up happening is if you play the Mal'Ganis combo in anything but a really slow deck, it's just going to be the big game target. So even though you have some crazy combos, it's not really crazy enough. It's not enough of a tempo swing. The only time where Mal'Ganis actually wins you a game, from my experience, is the somewhat rare case that if you play Implosion, get enough imps that they don't all die, so you have like maybe 2 or 3 left, and then play or summon out Mal'Ganis through a Void Collar. In doing so, your imps become super powerful, and because of that, you like crush the board. But it's very situational. It really only happens in the kind of marginal sense. It's kind of like, if it's a close game, if you have a powerful legendary in your hand, you can win with it, which seems to be the case for a lot of legendaries, even though the specific one I cited here, it doesn't seem like it really does anything outstanding, even though when you look at Mal'Ganis, it's like, wow, It's a great unique effect, but it doesn't carry the demons, and that is a little bit depressing. The fact that it gets big game hunted, the fact that there is no ridiculous synergy introduced in GVG, because the main synergy with the demons was actually introduced in Nax, introduced with the Void Collar. The Void Collar is the powerful card. It's such a dangerous card, and it's really a card that, like, 4 mana for 3/4, and then you bring out some big-ass shit that they can't deal with. The fact that it's a Doomguard or a Dread Infernal or Mal'Ganis, those don't really matter. Usually, actually, if it's Mal'Ganis, it's often easier to deal with because they have a big game hunter. If you replace Mal'Ganis with a Doomguard, even when it's killed on your turn, not when it can attack right away, it's still often much easier to deal with Mal'Ganis just because it's the +7 attack pool. So that really sucks. In Arena, The theme is a little bit different in Arena because you have to keep in mind there's a lot of decks that are skewed based on rarity. So yeah, Mal'Ganis is super awesome, and I've played Mal'Ganis a total of 2 times in Arena, and actually both of those times are through Unstable Portal on a Mage. You know, you just don't get cards like that. In Arena, the meta game is still based around getting a bunch of annoying early demons like Flame Imp and stuff, and the big deal is the Void Caller because it lets you get out things like Dread Infernal, and the new thing like Floating Watcher. Floating Watcher, as I mentioned, as you guys have seen in the past, is a ridiculous card in Arena because, you know, you don't run up against big game hunters. You often don't even run up against Silence. You usually run up against mid-game stuff, and because it's getting more powerful as you're amassing card advantage, it gets really, really out of control. And because this is common, because Void Caller is still common, you know, you do see that combo frequently in Arena. So the overall demon thing really helped Warlock in Arena, but in Constructed, it actually did nothing. I mean, okay, very, very close to nothing. And that's a little bit depressing. And yeah, I just thought it'd be a cool deck. I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts. And what I think they really need to add is another card like Void Caller. And the problem with that is Warlock is strong enough in a point right now where adding something that adds to the class as a whole would make it a little bit too over the top, in my opinion. So I think a lot of things will have to change. I think hopefully in the next Hearthstone expansion, while every class will get stronger, I'm hoping that Warlock will get stronger with some additional demons or additional demon synergies so that we can maybe see some really cool themed decks, which, yeah, I'd love to play someday. Anyway, guys, I want to show you guys some really cool highlights I had about some of the demons shenanigans that I had in the last few days. One in Constructed, one in Arena. You guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about. One of the matches against Demon Lock, and the other is, well, let's say I'm the Warlock in Arena, and you guys can use your imagination before the game starts. So, we'll see. Bit of a sad story for old little demons. But for now, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. 1, 2, reach, pump. Looks fine. There we go. This is pretty insane. Stop saying reach. I sound like the Asian dude from Hearth Arena. It's a cool term though. It's appropriate. You have shitty things and you need the shitty things to reach the big things. You reach! It's cool.
I must safeguard the land.
Oh man. I'm just gonna kill off my own guy. No more silence, please.
Where shall I strike?
Charge into that, huh? I could have traded and played like a 2-drop, but then it's weak to swipe. Right now we are out of range. We win. Floating Watcher. OP, OP! Okay. Zoo time. Hi guys, it's Handlock. Okay, so that fun class. Alright. Oh, you can't Hellfire here. So, should be fine, right? What could possibly kill that? Mad Bomber, that's it. Okay. So no Mad Bomber. Nice. Let's buff that up. Yeah, you can have that shit. Okay, right now we stall the game until we draw Inner Fire and then we kill him in one hit. Okay, I'm not having fun anymore. Whoa, having a lot of fun right now.
From the void I come.
Yeah, I can Light Bomb, but then this could die to like Hellfire or something, so I don't like that too much. Yeah, okay, I guess I like it enough. Fuck you, Mal'Ganis. Damn.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Nope.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Okay. I don't want to shut. He's got Void Walkers, guys, or Void Callers. He's got Void Callers. I want to Shadow Menace the Void Caller. Blech. Yeah, give me that.
Change your mind.
Gotcha.
That was unfair. I'll heal that. I can take a little bit of damage here. It's fine because I got the Molten Giant and like I don't want to lose most of my stuff to Hellfire, so Hellfire's not great, but I think it's the safer the better.
From the void I come.
Okay.
Obey.
Yeah, I'm not gonna death a 5/6 when he's playing a Demon Handlock, I think it is. It's Shadow Flame time. Okay. Inner Fire, please.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Oh, I won. Bye-bye! It's good play. It's good play, bro. What? I was supposed to use Shadow Menace earlier? Oh! Oh, I guess I suck at the game then.